Okay, my name is Zakashi, guys, and in this video here we're going to be doing a best teams and equipments for Ultra VEGITO Blue, because not much is changing and they pretty much announced everything that's going to be coming with him. But I do not doubt that there might be an awakened equip. If anything, they might awaken the Fusion Yosha equip, but I'll get into that for this video as I'm doing this before VEGITO Blue actually comes out. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video, man. Hopefully this video is going to be useful. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button. We're on this grind to 75,000 subscribers on the channel. I've been waiting all years for this and it's finally here. So you're going to want to see what I have to say in this video. I also want to point out that you should leave a comment stating how many chrono crystals you have right now or how much you're spending on VEGITO Blue depending on when you watch this video. So yeah, I'm very curious as to know, because a lot of people have been saving for this, and to see an average amount of people that are actually wealthy or poor, it could make the difference. But yeah, I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into the video now. Okay, so for the first team in this video, we've actually got Fusion Warriors only naturally. And I feel like Fusion Warriors is going to be very prominent. A lot of people are going to use them because a lot of people just summon for Fusion Warriors just off the hype. So a lot of people have them naturally high starred. Also, given the fact that they reran all the ultras, some people might have actually went for them as well. So in this case here, we've got Ultra Gogeta Blue in the leader slot. We've got SV Zenkai buffing UGB, but he also gives a HP buff to everybody if you actually 14-star him. We've got Ultra Super VEGITO, and then Blue VEGITO Blue is going to be the placeholder for Red Ultra VEGITO Blue. So just to point that out, I'm using Blue VEGITO Blue here as the placeholder for Ultra VEGITO Blue. So if you're thinking why is Blue VEGITO there, it's because Ultra VEGITO Blue isn't out at the time I'm making this video. And then we've got him double Zenkai buffed with this Red Super Gogeta over here. He's Zenkai buffing Red Fusion, and he gives a Z ability strike attack and defense. And then over here we've also got Red VEGITO giving the insane Z ability, and he gives extra for the VEGITO specific strike attack. Then he's Zenkai buffs Fusion Warrior as well. Now you don't have to run a double Zenkai buff, but I'm specifically doing this because I want to give VEGITO Blue the most power that I can give him. But you could also just opt out of doing that, and then you could also go ahead and Zenkai buff USV as well, because really and truly USV and UGB are going to be your best friends. So you can Zenkai buff USV with Gotenks. Let me actually change the filter so I can bring up Fusion Warrior so it's all easy to see. You can see it's like this. Now the one thing with Fusion Warriors is that there isn't many options when actually building this team. It's just like you need to have all the units, and if you don't, you're going to really suffer off because of it. People might be wondering why am I not using Ultra Super Gogeta. He's the weakest Fusion Ultra, and that should be a given. So he's going to actually hold your team back. And on top of the fact that the team is based off VEGITOs, because of this guy's Z ability, I've got UGB on the leader slot so he can take in that Z ability. But at the same time, USV and Ultra VEGITO Blue will naturally get the Z ability because they're VEGITOs. So I don't have to worry about the Z abilities clashing for UGB. Just put him on the leader slot, everyone's a Fusion Warrior on the team, and it has the perfect synergy perfectly. Pretty much to make the team work the best way that it can. So this would be like the most optimal Fusion Warrior. I wouldn't recommend double Zenkai buffing VEGITO Blue because he's going to be boosted as well, so he doesn't need the extra buff, but I was just going the extra mile for him. It's another option you can have, but this would be a good variation of the team as well if you just give him the one-time Zenkai buff and you actually Zenkai buff Ultra Super VEGITO alongside him. So Fusion Warrior is definitely going to be his top team if anything. If not this, it will be the next team that I'm going to show right now. Okay, so the second team naturally we've got here is actually Future. Future's a very dominant team as well. So naturally you're going to see this team being run. If Fusion Warriors is not his best team, I think this is going to be his best team because of Ultra Rose. He's such a dangerous unit to use. So the team, I've got Zamasu on the leader slot because he's like powerful opponent. He has like extra stuff in his Z ability. So let me actually go to the unit itself and then I'll show you. You can see here, he gives extra buffs to powerful opponent blast defense, but because he's leader, everyone's going to get that, so that's dope. Ultra Rose naturally, and then we got Mai for the HP buff, the best HP buff in the game, 25%, so that's dope. And then we've also got this Vegeta here to Zenkai buff Rose, because Rose actually needs the buff as well since he's off boost. Then we're going to have Ultra VEGITO Blue over here naturally, and then we're Zenkai buffing him with Trunks and Mai. This is a melee unit, so the Z ability is strike attack, which is good, and then the Zenkai ability works as normal. To be honest, I don't see myself changing it up with anything. However, if you do want to change one thing, it would be the leader slot with Sword of Hope Trunks. This would be the best option to change because he also has that endurance layer because he's being run with Future. Outside of that, I don't really recommend running anything else. Maybe if you really wanted to force it, you could leader slot other options like UGB, go Freezer, but I'd say keep it purely Future because this is obviously a Future segment. So I wouldn't say run this guy either, but if you wanted to, he's a good option, so you can actually just take away people's endurance 24/7. People like to gas up that second form cell, top 5 cell. Down below I don't have him, but he might be an option, and then maybe if someone Zankai's in the future, they would be good. But overall, I'd pretty much say keep it Sword of Hope Trunks. This is probably what I'm going to be running, so Sword of Hope Trunks, Ultra Rose, and then Ultra VB. This would be my setup right here, and I think it's going to work very, very well. If you wanted to go the extra mile, you could actually take off HP buff and actually Zenkai buff Trunks over here, but I wouldn't do that. I don't recommend that at all as well. Had to cut there because my nose was literally leaking. Like I was saying, if you want to copy this team would be a very good team to use. It's actually a very OP team overall. Rose and Ultra VEGITO Blue are going to carry definitely, and then Sword of Hope Trunks is a good layer of endurance as well, so you could actually stay alive a bit longer. So definitely take this team in for sure, because it's going to get you far. Number 2 as a team, we've got Future, definitely going to be one of his best teams to run on. Okay, so this is just one of the options I'm showing as a leader slot, and it's just literally the Go Freezer team that everybody runs in PvP, but you'd have Ultra VEGITO Blue on the leader slot because he's the new Ultra and it's going to work. So the whole team runs as normal as everybody uses it, so you're going to be running First Form Freezer and Go Freezer, but an Ultra VEGITO Blue is like a solo unit, so you can just run him alongside and it will work. You give the Zenkai buffs all to Go Freezer, then Ultra VEGITO Blue, with the fact that he's going to be on boost, he's going to be excellent on his own, so you don't really need to worry about all of that, and it's going to be fine. Outside of that, this is just one example of a leader slot team that you can actually run. So definitely recommend using it if you do have an already good Go Freezer team, basically Freezer Force. But this is not the only leader slot option team that you could have, obviously. So a lot of people use the yellow Jiren. You could have him on and make it USS. You could figure out a way to slot hit on the team. That's another way. And then obviously you'd have to change the Z abilities and whatnot. But I'm just giving you an example of what one of the teams would look like with Ultra VEGITO Blue if you had him on the leader slot. There's countless teams that you can make, and you just need to consider your options. But in this case, you'd have to have Ultra VEGITO Blue on leader slot every single time. So if you're making a team with Ultra VEGITO Blue and the team isn't one of his tags, make sure to put him on the leader slot, and then you'd be good, and the team will work the same way it does because he's not restricted to any tags, so it'll work fine. Okay, so it's time to get into his equipments. Naturally, this Future equip is very, very consistent in terms of healing and actually giving them health. So Ultra VEGITO Blue is going to thrive off this because he does have defensive capabilities as well, which was very much expressed in the reveals and stuff. So this, Me, the Invincible, the Mighty, and Divine is for Future Trunks Saga, which VEGITO Blue is from, and how you can get it is from the Ultimate Equipment Collection. This equipment here is easily going to be his best equipment outside of the possible new one that's going to be coming out, specifically for Fusion Warrior Red. But you can see here it comes with special move, strike attack, more strike attack, and you can get blast if you want, but keep it strike. And then you can get health and ultimate damage, and it's only for VEGITO. So this is literally an equipment born for Ultra VEGITO Blue, which is amazing. So you can get amazing ultimate damage with the fact that he has an amazing ultimate. You're going to need rush medals for this, so you can actually get the awakened form. But if you want the unawakened version, which I actually showed you, go to equipment place, then you want to go to archive. You want to change the filters. I believe it's Fusion Warrior. So where is it? There we go. Where it at? There we go. So you can see here you get special move, strike, and health, and it's only for Fusion Super Saiyan, and then it's equipment medals. But the unawakened version is trash. You really want the awakened version specifically because it's just so much better. So yeah, just to conclude, you get from the equipment medal shop, and it's this equipment here. Awakened, I'll show you. This equipment here is going to be a good cooker if you're running pure Future. You can see here it gives you pure 6% strike attack, and you get 18% if you're running 3 Future members, including himself. So you get this from the Rush Medal shop, but the unawakened version is so trash. Well, not really, to be honest, but 6% gets you 18%, and then if you're running the 5%, which is on the unawakened version, you'd only be getting 15%. So you're actually losing out. Let me actually change the tag so you can see it. Go to Future. Where is it? There it goes. It doesn't even give you the 5. That's tough. So yeah, just get the unawakened version, you stay here, then awaken it so you can get the masterpiece of an equipment this is, because running Future, you're definitely going to want that pure strike attack, which is going to make him even more menacing. For the Fusion Warrior guys like me, you're going to want one of these, the Alright equip, which is the Yosha equip. Now I have a feeling that this equipment is going to awaken, and if it does, then it's going to be a 6%, which is going to be amazing, and it might even give ultimate damage to Fusion Warriors. I don't know what it would be, but yeah. It gives you 5% to strike attack for each tag Fusion Warrior battle member, which is obviously good. And how you can get from the equipment collection and the exchange shop for Z medals. So 2 places, you get 15% if you're running 3 Fusion Warrior battle members, obviously including himself, which is very, very good. This is not one I'm specifically advising for, but if you're running him and you really want to just buff his ultimate damage specifically, you can run this double strike on the equips, and I call it the build your own equip because you can literally choose what slot you want. Not literally, but you have to re-roll to get the slot that you want. So go for double strike, of course, maybe even double defense, or strike and strike defense, strike attack and strike defense, but the 3rd slot has to be ultimate damage. Definitely prioritize the ultimate damage. And how you can get this is from the Z medal shop. There's very few equips that you can get ultimate damage from, but this is one of those ones that I think is really, really good. Okay, so this equipment here, it was gonna guaranteed be mentioned. It's the Legends ranking equip, and it's specifically for melee types. You get strike on every slot and you get strike defense on the 2nd and 3rd slot. It's only for melee types, and the only place you can get is the Legends ranking shop. So definitely go ahead and grab that. But yeah, that there's not much to say, to be honest. It's just a good equip for strike attack. The last equipment I'm going to mention for this video is the new equipment that's dropping through the Ultimate Equipment Collection. It's the Element Red Fusion Warrior, and most time when they release an equipment, it's always geared towards the new unit, which obviously the Ultra VEGITO Blue is a Red Fusion Warrior. So with that being the case, this guy over here is going to need this equipment. It's most likely going to be so beneficial to him. It's probably going to have everything that he needs, even if you think it's not what he needs. So definitely make sure to grab one of these when you see it available in game. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, man. Giving you guys the best tips, as I'm a Fusion Warrior main. VEGITO Blue's my guy. I've been hyping this up more than anybody else you can think of in the Legends community. I can't believe this is actually a mobile game, because they actually put so much detail into this, and the reveal was just amazing. But yeah, press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 75,000 subscribers. Let me know how much you put into UEB, if anything. I'm gonna leave the video like that though, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.